So this presentation here is all about birth defects and what you can do to learn about them and prevent people from bullying others who have them. So first of all, a birth defect, it is a physical or mental problem that begins at birth. That's all it is. So all of these birth defects are caused by 4 primary factors. 1, the mutation of a gene, 2, the change in chromosome structure, 3, the change in the number of chromosomes, and 4, something called teratogens, which you will learn later on. So the first type is a mutation of a gene, and a mutation is an alteration of the gene, and this can be prevented by doctor checkups and newborn screenings. Now, in the top right corner, there's a picture. It shows a chromosome, which is made up of DNA, which is made of something called genes. Genes determine your trait. If something goes wrong, then it screws up everything. The next cause of a birth defect is a change in chromosome structure, which means there's a missing part, something's been inserted, or there's a mutation that it causes. This can be prevented by genetic research and monitoring the development of the fetus. The next cause of a birth defect is a change in number of chromosomes, which a fancy name for that is the aneuploidy, and it means having more or less chromosomes than they should. An example of this would be in Down syndrome, there are 3 instead of 2 on the, I believe it is the 21st chromosome, and that is called a trisomy. The final cause of a birth defect is called a teratogen, and it is a factor that is harmful to the developing baby. Now, an example of this would be an infection, like a sickness, drugs, radiation, or alcohol, and this can be prevented by just making good choices, and remember to do math and not meth. Now, a common problem many people with these birth defects have are they're bullied, and bullying means, which many of you know, using strength to make others feel sad or inferior, and it's not cool to do this. These people can't control what is considered wrong with them. It's just mean. A really cool fact that I found was about King Tut, the king of Egypt, for a period of time. He was actually believed to have many birth defects, including Down syndrome and many other more, and he was still a very capable leader, and he went down in history, so it's not like people who have these birth defects are totally useless. They do a lot. I'd lastly like to say to remember to treat everyone how you want to be treated. Even if they're different, that doesn't make them bad. I would lastly like to thank everyone for watching and to remind everyone to stand up for people who have these. They might not be able to stand up for themselves, or they might be too scared. So thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something.
Created using Powtoon.